Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Angeline aka MunchterrDoll on Instagram. So today I am going to show you how I did this look using the FRIENCATION palette by Desi and Katy. I originally filmed this look whilst talking you through my first impressions of the palette, but that didn't really end well because the audio was a bit messed up. That's why I'm doing a voiceover. I also got my hands on the Chasing the Sun highlighter. I actually wanted to get the Fuego shade, but it was out of stock. A lot of items were actually out of stock, but I managed to get 2 items. So to start off, I put concealer on my eyelids as a base for my eyeshadow. I didn't set it just so the eyeshadow would stick better. I just blended it out with my Real Technique sponge. I think I made a joke about using the shade John, but I actually used the shade Basic, and I put that as transition color. I also added the shade Necessary on top of that transition color to deepen it. I add little by little just to gradually make it darker. I don't go too crazy so that I don't make too much mistakes. Now I am adding the shade Girl Bye, which is the purple pink color. I added that to my inner corner and outer corner of my eyelids just to create that halo effect. And again, I don't put as much. I literally did 1 tap and it is very pigmented that I don't need to use a lot for it to show up on my eyelids. I dragged that on my crease as well. I added the colored cheens to my outer corner just to deepen it up. And then now I am adding concealer in the middle of my eye. The shade that I'm using for the glitter obviously is Just a Kiss. If you can't tell, I am loving the color so much. I was really excited to use this shade the most. And it's unbelievably pigmented and glittery without it being chunky. I got too crazy in adding that shade that I went back and put a Girl Bye on my crease again. I used the same exact shade for my lower lashes. To make my eyeshadow cleaner, I decided to add powder on the sides or at the bottom so that it's not too messy and it creates more of a winged shape because that's the eyeshadow shape that suits me the most. And then I added Try Me on my lower inner corners. On this part I went off camera to put lashes on, and the ones that I used are by Unicorn Cosmetics, which is the lemon meringue. I love it, I'm always using that. Now for the highlight, as you can tell, it's a little bit dark for my skin tone because I'm not as tan as I used to be, which I was afraid of, but obviously I'm going to continue using it because I am going to Philippines this December and I know I'm going to get really dark, so this would be perfect then. If I can get my hands on the Fuego highlighter, I would be really happy, and obviously I would buy it right away because I love it. And here I'm showing you a swatch of my Laura Geller highlighter, which I always use, and next to it I swatched Chasing the Sun so you can see that it's much bronzier and darker than my Laura Geller one. I'm adding the same highlight Chasing the Sun on my brow bone and my nose as well. I am adding more of that highlight to my cheekbones because, you know, you can never put too much highlight. And I'm also adding it to my collarbones, my boobs and my shoulders. And then I put my lip liner that I always use, which is Stripped Down by MAC, because I couldn't get my hands on any of the lip colors because it was sold out, and the ones that were left were the ones I know I'm not going to be using, so I decided not to get them because I didn't want to spend too much money. And that is how it looks like. I'm just saying that I really loved it. I do love the palette and I would recommend it. And for the highlight, I do love it. I love the formula, I love the look. It's a bit darker for me, that if I'm not facing sideways, you can see that it's making like a dark shadow almost. It looks like a bronzer on my cheek. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe because I'm always posting on Sundays. Follow me on Instagram at MunchterrDoll, and I hope you are having a great day or night, whatever time you're watching this. So yeah, bye.